Okay, check it out. It is a sea of green, good music, people having fun, good food, all kinds of stuff at Kel's downtown Portland. Good beer too. How did we forget? You know, with COVID restrictions easing, all these great traditions are back.
And it's just so fun to see. I wish I was there with them right now. And if you're thinking of heading to the party on Southwest 2nd, there's a lot planned for tonight. The Kel's Irish Pipers play in about an hour, followed by Sammy and the Grooves, and coming up Threes. The pub has been a fixture, of course, for celebrating on March 17th since 1990.
They do look like they're having a fun time.
I know, I'm jealous.
Well, our Drew Carney got in on the action this year. He got the party started really early this morning on Sunrise, and we wanted to put together some of our favorite moments.
This guy is always in the St. Patrick's Day spirit. Jared McAleese, longtime owner of Kel's, both downtown, and then of course they have this second location on Northwest 21st. What does it mean for Kel's to be able to come back with the festival this year?
It's great. It's been a long 2 years. Third time you're lucky. And just like the Shamrock. But yeah, we've been a long time waiting in this one. And we've got a great tent here at the Brew Pub. And in downtown, it's just indoors, upstairs, downstairs, and the cigar bar, of course.
Would you mind? Could we have some fun? Could I get you to close your eyes, Jarrett, and I'll feed you one of these foods, and you'll tell me what it is based on taste alone. So, Eric, I got to let the viewers know what it is first so they can play along in the game. The answer is shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie. All right, open up there, Jarrett. Nice and wide. It's a big old bite. I'm sorry, that was more bite than I counted on this morning. I apologize for that. And also at their downtown location, I know it's getting difficult to hear me now. So Chris, I wrote down the next set of instructions. And I'm going to pull one of those dancers out of the mix. Can I get a kaya, please? So can you show me like a basic, simple Irish dance move?
Bang, back, rally, hop, back, and then bang.
Oh, it's
back,
not done.
Rally, hop, back.
All right, it needs a little work. It needs a little polishing.
Yeah.
But we have an hour to accomplish this, gang. So next hour, joining the Irish dancers as they get ready for the big celebration here at Kel's. We are back now and we are ready to let her rip. I don't know if I scared her off or if it's just someone else's turn, Nina. Anyone else stepping up to the plate? It's your turn now. Kel's is the place to be today for St. Patty's Day as we say, Nina McMelhoff, back to you.
Oh my gosh, it's so great. I'm surprised he doesn't fall over his own feet. It's really impressive. Do you think you've got those moves? Well, if you want to join in on the Kel's Irish Festival, there is still plenty of time. You can head to Kel's downtown or on Northwest 21st Avenue. If you're going, remember it does cost $20 to get in. And the fun continues pretty late. There's a $20 admission, as we mentioned. And sorry, kiddos, but they do stop allowing minors after 4, so it's all adults now.
Reached that point. So, well, they're celebrating at 2 different locations, the Kel's in downtown and the Kel's Brewery on Northwest 21st. That's it for us at 4. Laurel and David are here with the news at 5.
And I just screamed at him to leave the kid alone, and he let him go. And his mom was really frantic and screaming.
We begin here at 5 with a real story of terror for a Tigard family, but also acts of heroism. A mom and her neighbors helped stop a kidnapping. Thank you for joining us. I'm Laurel Porter.
And I'm David Mulco. The 7-year-old boy was snatched at his apartment complex, and witnesses immediately jumped into action there. Tim Gordon joins us from Hillsborough now, where the suspect appeared in court. And Tim, we just want to let everyone know first that this boy is doing okay.
Yeah, right, David. That's certainly the best part of all this. Meanwhile, the suspect, 56-year-old James Harmon Jr., is in jail here at the Justice Center. And this is video of his first appearance before a judge this afternoon on a very serious first-degree kidnapping charge. Police and witnesses say Harmon got the boy into his apartment and locked the door, and then took the child and ran as the mom and others broke in to rescue him. The Fields apartment complex in Tigard is quiet now, but Wednesday evening it was a scary scene for neighbors.
It was terrifying. It was very hard.
Amanda Turpening noticed something happening by the playground she knew wasn't right. So she took this video, she says, is of Harmon and the 7-year-old boy just before they went into his apartment.
I noticed that he was starting to lure the kid inside his apartment, so I ran down and I was like screaming for another neighbor to get him, and when we finally got to the back door, it was just closing and the door locked.
The boy's mom, who had been watching her son play from inside her apartment, joined Amanda and other neighbors as they tried to get into Harmon's apartment. When they busted the door open, they found the place already empty, according to neighbor Jesse Okuna.
And he proceeded to go out into the hallway and around the building with the child holding his hand. And so I was up in my apartment. I can see like a bird's eye view. And I was like, he's over here.
And so I ran around the building, and by this time he was on the other side with the boy, and I just screamed at him to leave the kid alone, and he let him go. And his mom was really frantic and screaming.
We called the cops and just checked on the mom and the little boy to make sure that he was okay. And yeah, it was just really scary.
The little boy is safe, but police say if not for community members acting, this could have been much worse.
Investigators believed that this man intended to harm this child based on what they found at the scene.
Neighbors like Amanda Turpinning confirm what they saw inside the apartment was very troubling. Now neighbors are reflecting on a man they say made them uncomfortable before because of his interest in engaging their young children.
Times are changing. Times are not like before where we can just leave our kids out and let them have fun. You know, unfortunately, there's people like him who we have to keep an eye on too.
Harmon did not enter a plea today. His next court appearance is March 24th. And Tigard police are still actively investigating, and they say more charges could be filed in this case. Laurel.
Well, thank goodness those neighbors were watching and jumped into action. Thank you, Tim. And believe it or not, that is not the only kidnapping case today. This morning, a van with a 6-year-old girl inside was stolen at Providence Medical Center in Northeast Portland. She had just arrived with her parents. Police say in the moments when the girl's parents parked and got out to get a wheelchair, the suspect jumped in the van and drove off with her. Officers were able to track him down and reunited the girl with her family. They identified him as 26-year-old Colton Suckow. He just left the hospital on a police officer's hold. Police did not say why he was there, but thank goodness in both those kidnappings, the kids are physically okay. Federal authorities have busted what they believe is the largest ghost gun manufacturing operation uncovered in Oregon. They seized 68 of the guns during raids on 2 houses in Salem in the past month. Ghost guns are assembled from kits and they lack serial numbers for tracing. The agents also found about 200 counterfeit OxyContin pills believed to be manufactured with fentanyl. They say the defendant, Tyler Harmon, had been paying drug addicts to buy guns for him in exchange for the pills. He's a convicted felon and barred from possessing firearms. He now faces a long list of charges.
Well, in Washington, Governor Inslee signed a bill today to protect abortion rights. It is a direct response to other states, most recently Idaho and Texas, that have passed these restrictive abortion laws. In the case of Texas, their law went as far as allowing private citizens to sue abortion providers or anyone who helps a woman get an abortion after 6 weeks. The new Washington law will protect women and abortion providers from lawsuits, and it takes effect in June.
With the indoor mask mandate over in Oregon and Washington, it's now up to businesses to come up with their own policies. We checked in with Portland hair salons to find out what to expect at your next appointment. Christelle Kumwe is here, and you found one, Christelle, requiring masks and one where they're optional.
That is exactly correct. One salon owner says because they're so close to customers, her staff voted to keep masks. Others have a different approach. You might see stylists wearing masks, but for clients, they're optional.
Yeah, I'm trying to grow it out. I would like it to be a bit longer than it is now.
At Dye My Darling Salon in Southeast Portland, it's all about color.
We specialize in vivid hair colors, but all kinds of hair colors.
Co-owner Nicole Cathcart opened the horror film and music-inspired salon in the middle of the pandemic.
It's been a challenge, but it's been fun. When you're following your dream, it's always a good time to do it.
It was also a time to put safety at top of mind.
Our promise to our customers is to provide a safe environment, and we feel like we would like to wait and see if the COVID numbers go down before we take our mask requirement away.
That means even as the state dropped the mask mandate, here customers are still required to wear one.
We talked it over as a staff, and we decided that we were going to wait to make sure that the numbers went down in COVID cases over the next few weeks. keep our mask mandate in place.
The salon is by appointment only, and clients fill out a safety form saying they are COVID-free.
We're in close proximity to our clients, often for long periods of time. Some of our color services will take anywhere from 2 to 10 hours. So that's a long time to sit in the chair with your stylist right there next to you.
Other salons have different policies. In the Pearl District, at Natural Hair and Extensions,
I don't pressure anybody, as stated on my email that I sent out to everyone. It's your choice.
masks are optional for clients, but owner Tisha Stigler's choice is to keep hers on.
I just want to make sure that I keep my family safe. And I also like to volunteer for Meals on Wheels. And so taking food up to people's homes, I want to make sure that I'm in the best condition, health-wise as well, because I don't want to spread anything. I don't want to be that person.
Stigler has a rigorous cleanup routine to keep everyone safe.
After every client, I am consistently wiping down. And before even if I touch my face or anything, I'm wiping my hands down as well.
At the end of the day, for these salons, customer service and comfort is the ultimate goal.
Just because I have a mask on, don't feel pressure that you have to wear one, is my stance.